Hi, I'm Sam Thurgan and welcome to my 2 Minutes Parasha. In this week's Sidra of Acharei, we read about the Kohen Gadol, the high priest, as he enters the Holy of Holies to perform the Yom Kippur service. And the Torah tells us, Bezot yavo Aharon el HaKodesh. With this zot, Aaron comes into the holiness. And then it speaks about what it is, the practical things that he needs to do. But the fact that the Torah starts by saying Bezot, and only then goes on to list it, gives our rabbis room to explain that there is something else that is hinted to as well. And one of the things they say is, B'schut HaShabbat. With the merit of Shabbat, he comes into the Holy of Holies. Rabbi Zevin asks, what has Shabbat got to do with the Kohen Gadol entering the holiness of Yom Kippur? Says Rabbi Zevin, Shabbat has two aspects to it. There is the holiness of Shabbat itself, and there is the way in which the holiness of Shabbat impacts the entire rest of the week. We say in Lachadodi every week, Ki makor habaracha. Shabbat is the source of blessing. And in the Kabbalah they teach that all of the holiness of the entire week comes from the holiness of Shabbat. Rabbi Tzadok HaKohen explains more about that. The idea is that Shabbat is holy in itself, and Shabbat has an influence of holiness on all that comes from it and on the rest of the week. When the Kohen Gadol goes into the Holy of Holies, he sanctifies himself before he goes in, and then he is in the holy place. But he does something else as well. He sanctifies himself after he comes out as well, because the point is to draw and take that holiness that he has experienced and bring that in to the rest of the world as well. We take the holiness of Shabbat and we bring that in to the rest of the week also. Bezot yavo el HaKodesh. The challenge of Yom Kippur is both to make Yom Kippur holy and to take that holiness of Yom Kippur into our lives. To make Shabbat holy and to take that holiness of Shabbat into our lives as well. I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom and a great week to follow.